Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me, Geminis, for your second half of September tarot readings, guys. The energies have been pretty intense. There's been so much transformation, especially inner transformation, for so many of you and for so many of us in general. And this is why I kind of wanted to do a 2-week reading versus a weekly reading, because it's a macro focused time. You know, we've been going through so much change, especially since the eclipses and all the retrogrades, and now we're finally trying to find our feet. You know, we're trying to find some equilibrium and balance. I kind of wanted to look at the overall theme of the second half of the month, especially with the full moon coming in, and just see what energies are coming and influencing all of us. Also, Saturn is going to be going direct again. So hopefully things should be lightening up and we should be moving forward and at least being able to find some clarity so that we can take those steps. So let's just jump right in, guys, and see what second half of September holds for you. See. Three more. That's my phone. I have to put on silent. All right, one more. All right. Ooh, we got a bonus one. So they're talking to you loud, guys. So the first card is the Magician, Page of Water, which is Cups, Ten of Fire, which is traditionally Wands, the Awakening card, which is the Hangman in traditional tarot, Five of Air, Queen of Fire, and the card that just popped out was the Three of Air, which is the Three of Swords. So Gemini, I can tell there's a lot of transformation and a lot of, number one, I think there's a lot of ways, Gemini, that you've really been trying to do differently, act differently, be in a space that calls for change and be like, yes, I'm going to explore this. I'm going to figure this out. I need to move forward. But in our stress, and whenever we're stressed out or whenever we have things that come up unexpectedly, we always kind of move into default systems. You know, I just looked at the timer, I said 222. I'm going to say that that's for you guys. 222 is about relationships. It's about balance. It's about a balance of the mental and the emotional realms. I know that sign was for you guys, especially looking at your cards. And this is what the second half of September is all about. Now, because we're leading with the Magician, they're saying, Gemini, you are the creator of your story. Now, while this is true for every soul in incarnation at the moment, what they're saying, particularly right now, whatever you're experiencing, Gemini, good or presumably or perceived negatively, is out of our own creation, right? We might be resisting change, or we might be doing the same old thing, expecting a different outcome. We might have this thought form, and as a result, we're getting these scenarios that might look different, but they're all kind of the same story or the same theme. And they're like, no, you're not a victim to it, not whatsoever. You have the power, Gemini. You are creating it. And you have an opportunity with the Magician to create so many successful new beginnings. It is not too late. It is not the end of your story. It's just the beginning. And they're saying now, right now. Now is the time, Gemini. Now is the time for you to use the resources that you have and get ready. You're ready for this. They'll be like, oh, I don't know what to do. Meditation, vision boards, breath work, affirmations, getting outside and being outside more, being outdoors more, life coaching, therapy, wisdom from other people such as mentors, grandparents, trying something new, different, shaking it up, even as something as small as taking a different route home from work switches up the energy, Gems. There's so many things we can do. Now you have the Page of Water. Now the Page of Water tends to be about new people entering your life. Page of Cups. Now, yes, this could be romantic, but this is more about somebody who's going to come into your life to help you, to guide you, to heal you. This person is quite intuitive in nature. They might be able to soothe some of the mental and emotional rumblings that have been going on for you. Now, this is the kind of person that's friendly, very artistic, very sensitive, and this person might be providing you that cool, refreshing outlook that's going to help you heal and move forward. Now you have the Ten of Fire. Now the Ten of Wands is really like a lot of stress, Gems. It's not just a lot of work in terms of like your 9 to 5, like your regular job, but it's also the thoughts There's so much stress in regards to like the things we feel we need to do, have to do. Oh my God, I got to get this done. Oh my goodness, if I don't fix this, all this stuff is going to go down. Like my life's in this particular space. And if I don't do something about it, things are just going to get worse. You know, it's too much on the mind, too much on the plate. There's too much in terms of stress. It's so much stress, and it's a lot of stress, not just mentally, but because of inaction. It's stress because we're like, I don't know where to start. I don't know what to do. Do you ever have it when you have like a room that's freaking really dirty and you're like, I got to clean this, and it's overwhelming, and you look at it and you're like, I don't even know where to start. And so you kind of just go in like a little circle, and then you just sit back down. You don't start because there's just too much. And that, you know, on some level that if you don't start just chipping away at it, it's just going to add up. So your life at the second half of the month might feel very out of balance, but it's mostly because of your stress, Gemini. If we can just get this stress grounded out, then the rest will be really clear. Like, you know what? Gems, you have a beautiful ability to organize and to see the bigger picture and to find out how you're going to attack things. But what's happening is you have a lot of emotional stress and a lot of mental stress as well. And so we got to, you know, Gems, if you just breathe, let's try this out really quick. Bear with me, Gems. I know you're like, I just want my tarot reading. Just trust me, okay? I want all my gems, driving completely safe. I want you to put your hand on your belly, okay? When we're stressed, we breathe through our chest. That's actually incorrect. Like a baby, you see the baby breathe, the little cute belly goes up and down. That's how we're supposed to breathe. So put your hands on your belly, or if you can, if you're driving, please don't do that. And I want you to take a deep breath in and push your belly out. You might find it weird, like I can't push my belly out. It's okay, push it out anyways, even if it's dramatic. And then I want you to push all the air out, all of it, until there's no more air. We're gonna do something called pranic breathing, okay? So I want you to breathe in for 4 counts. Ready? So hold it for 4 counts. Exhale for 4 counts. Breathe in for 4 counts. Hold it for 4 counts. Exhale it out for 4 counts. Pranic breathing resets the autonomic nervous system. It helps to reduce the stress. If you can do that for 10 times, doesn't take a long time. Anxiety, gone. Emotional panic, gone. Clarity, regained. Okay, and just keep doing it. Keep doing it while I'm doing this reading. But it has to be through that belly, okay? It's going to feel weird at first, especially if you're stressing, you're used to here. Now, you have the awakening card, guys. This is the hangman in traditional tarot. And in traditional tarot, the hangman, he's hanging from the tree of knowledge, the tree of life. And guys are saying, look it. You're looking at your situation, not wrong, but from it, the way you're looking at it is not clear. You guys keep looking at the broken pieces and trying to figure out, how can I make this work? And the universe is saying, my loves, you're not meant to make your life work from these broken pieces. They're broken for a reason. Push it to the side. How can I look at my life from a different perspective, the hangman, from a different angle that I'm like, oh my God, I didn't realize that I can just let this go. I can just walk in this direction, or I can, when I see it and I reframe my situation, actually, this is an opportunity, not a misery. It's an opportunity for a new life, an opportunity for happiness and joy. Don't look at it from this way and say, how do I make myself happy from this unhappy space? Say, how can I look at it from a space where it's like, you know what? This is not unhappiness at all. It's a gift. And when you have the hangman, it's like, you're going to be in a temporary standstill, and that's why you're feeling all this yuckiness, but it's because the universe is like, look, stop trying to distract yourself with Netflix and, Instagram. Look at all the pieces, and saying, you know what? I'm looking at this all wrong. Like, this is, and talk to, if you're going to ask people's advice, don't ask contemporaries, no offense. Ask people, mentors, wise ones, not spiritual or religious leaders, whatever it is that you believe in, to look at it from a wise and much more macro perspective. And when you have the hangman, let me tell you, Geminis, it's asking you, it's saying, dare to be different. The solution is not in your comfort zone, period. By the way, it's not in anybody's comfort zone. So if that makes you feel any better, you're not alone. It's not going to be in your comfort zone. It's going to go against the grain. So naturally, it's going to feel counterintuitive. It's going to feel like this is wrong. This is wrong. No, it's not wrong. It's just different. And it might be healthier. And it might be much more successful. and it's going to feel weird. Anything we start out, there's a learning curve, but it's going to be outside your comfort zone, Gemini. So let's do this. You have 5 of air. Stop trying to run away from the situation. If you try to run away and make choices from this space, it's not going to be a good outcome. It's not the right timing. It's divine timing. I know it's uncomfortable, but understand that you're going through a crazy, insane, empowering transmutation. And you guys are going to come up powerful and confident. You have the Queen of Fire here, male or female, it doesn't matter. But she has this spirit and this verve, and she thinks outside the box. And it's not just about herself, but the bigger picture. And as a result, you're going to stretch your wings, jump outside of your comfort zone with confidence and with fire and with grace and with intelligence. And you are going to create this amazing life, this amazing experience, because you didn't underestimate yourself. It's not I am who I am. This is just where I'm at. BS. I am sorry calling it out, guys. You guys are so much more than that. You are soul. You are spirit. You are divine within. There is no limitation, only in your thought. So please, guys, right now, learn what you can from this situation. Don't run from the lesson. You're trying to run. When you have the 5 of air, we're trying to relationships are the best example. Maybe you're going through a breakup and you're like, all this truth is coming out, and you realize there's a lot of unhealthiness and change that has to be had. And it's uncomfortable. We all go through that, right? But instead, you might want to rebound. And then if I just rebound, then all of this other stuff goes away and I'm happy over here. I could just stay the same. Sorry, that lesson's going to come right back around. They're saying, look at it. You have to look at it. If you guys are going to try to run from this, things are just going to come back a little bit worse. Gems, please don't take this as a bad reading. It is not a bad reading. This is an amazing opportunity to create the life you want. If you guys want career success, financial success, love, relationships, marriage, children, even despite how you're feeling right now, and it feels like, oh my God, the universe is bringing in somebody, a beautiful friend, a healer to help guide you through this. And you right now, in what you might think is a really uncomfortable or dark moment, is your greatest opportunity for light. It is your greatest opportunity, Gems, because if you're not in this space, if you're not being pushed between a rock and a hard place, you might not move. And the universe is like, there's no way we're going to let our Geminis not have the happiness, health, wealth, and joy that is theirs by divine right. So we're going to make this a little uncomfortable. We're going to make them sit in a little bit, because we are going to propel them, and their higher self is going to motivate them to make that scary change and freaking jump, and you will be caught. You are not going to fall on your face, Gems. You have the 3 of air. So guys are going through a painful time. You guys are going through some healing, some grief, you guys are the phoenix right now. You're burning in the fire, but you're going to come out renewed. So take time right now, Gemini, to heal. Take time right now to forgive yourself, to forgive others, to forgive the past, to forgive. And when I say forgive, that doesn't make anything anyone did right. It's about, you know what? Forgiveness is, I recognize we're all doing the best with what we have and where we're at. And I'm going to let this go, because if I don't forgive or try in some way, it's going to have power over me, and I'm going to keep doing the same stuff, and it's not worth it. I am worth this. I'm worth this. And Geminis, it's going to be a beautiful second half of the month. You're going to have these beautiful epiphanies and moments and changes and these hand clapping moments where you're like, hell yeah, I did it. Yes, I did it. I tried, and I'm moving, and the universe is going to bless you with the manifestations of your efforts. Please have faith. It's going to be great. I wish you guys a beautiful second half of September. If you guys would like a reading, my link is down below. Otherwise, blessings to all of you guys, and I'll see you for your God already October readings. Take care.